coach with us, Saraf, who's joining us all the way from Bangladesh. So, uh, yeah, so it's over to you, Saraf. You can introduce yourself and yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, thanks, Abir. So, hi everyone. How are we all doing? Hello.
I'm doing great. Fine.
Okay, so I'm going to request you to turn your camera on for a little bit so I can see
Sure.
all of your wonderful faces. Okay, so I can see Sudita smiling. I can see Nevan wearing a cute red
Good.
hoodie. I can
Thank you
see,
so much.
oh wow, I love Tinithi's band. Okay, I can see just Thiesen's nose, but it's a good nose. Okay, I can't see Bihandu, I can't see Janaka or Dimet. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you guys a little bit while I share my screen. Okay, so can you guys see the screen? Yes, you can.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
all right. So, first of all, a little bit about me. My name is Saraf and I live in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Have any of you been to Dhaka ever?
Yes, I mean.
Really? Where did you
Yeah.
go? Okay.
No, just to visit my family members.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Did you like it?
Yeah, it's a great place over there.
Ah, okay. That's awesome. So, okay. So, before we start our introductory class, we're going to play a little bit of a show and tell game. So, it's called an icebreaker. Okay. So, we're going to break some ice. So, first, so you can see that there are 4 steps to this game. So first of all, you're going to have to say your name and its meaning. I see that you've got some wonderful Sri Lankan names. I don't know the meanings of these names at all, but I'm open to learning, okay? So you're going to have to translate a little bit. Okay, then you're going to have to turn your camera on for a minute so I can see your wonderful faces. And then step 3 is you're going to find an object that you absolutely love, okay? And tell us a little bit about it. So for example, I have an object that I absolutely love. I don't know if you can see it. It's a book called Cosmos by Carl Sagan, and it's my favorite book ever. Favorite object ever, okay? So I'm gonna tell you about it later. And when you're done sharing, you are gonna have to tag someone else, okay? So they can share too. Okay, ready? So I'm
Okay.
gonna first request the adults in the room. I'm gonna first request Sabi to go.
Yeah, so so my name is Ibrahim. Show an object you love and tell us about it. Okay, so I don't have an object right now, but I love my phone a lot because I can do so many things with it, right? I can search stuff that I want to know about. I can make calls, do so many stuff. So I love my phone a lot. And who should I tag? I think Nevan. Yes, Nevan, over to you.
Wait, I'll get an object and come because there's something that's actually one of my most favorite. Um, Wait, I'll go and take it.
Yeah, sure. Take your time. Bring it. I'm gonna request everyone else to get ready with your favorite object too. Okay, I wanna see.
I got my favorite object. It's this crystal. Because this is a memory to my most favorite trip. This is the time I went to Malaysia. So while I was in Malaysia, I was having a great time with my uncle and my auntie. And we went to a store which they have the religious stuff. And I found this crystal because it looks so pretty. I bought it. And they said that these crystals bring you good luck. And this is my most favorite. So this is why I like the stone.
Wow, love it, Nivan. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, then text someone
Welcome.
else. Text someone else, Nivan.
Okay. I'll find someone. Dimit.
Dimet. Yeah.
Yes.
Dimet, can you turn your camera on, please?
I wait. I load my camera. My name is Dimet, and I love this book, and its name is The Enormous Turnip. I read it, and I live in Malabar. My school is Ananda College. I am
Okay,
in
Dimet, can you tell us what your name means? Dimet sounds like a cute name. What does it mean?
Wait, can I say what my name means?
Yeah, sure.
Because
Go
I
on, Nivan.
didn't tell you that, right?
Right.
I know that you live in India, so maybe you know that.
No, well, I live in Bangladesh. It's like a tiny country right beside
Wait,
India,
you
but
live in
yeah.
Bangladesh. I thought you live in
Yeah.
India. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
The
Happens all
meaning
the
of
time.
Nevan means holy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that actually. Interesting. Okay. Thank you,
So
Nivan.
it's a spiritual name.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
They also call that name for a name which has love and freedom.
I like that. Okay. Thank you. Dimet, can you tell me your name? What's your name's meaning?
my name's meaning is Divyamet.
Can you repeat it a little bit?
My name's meaning is Divyamet. Buddhist name. A Buddhist
Ah,
name.
okay. That's awesome. Thank you. Now text someone else, Dimet. You can text Sudita. Okay,
My
Sudita.
name is Suri. And my most favorite object is actually the enormous book of 310,
Wow. Okay.
92 pages. And my name's meaning is everything will come in the right way.
Sorry, didn't hear it.
Everything will come in the right way.
Oh, wow. I love that. Okay. Okay. So can you text someone else then? Thank you.
Janaka.
Okay, Janaka, are you there? Okay. We are going to move on to Thyssen. Thyssen, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you share us your name and its meaning and the favorite object?
My name is Sisan. And I think I don't know my name's meaning. I can but search from the Google and
And what does Google say? Okay, I don't know if the line dropped. Okay, but I'm gonna move on to Tinithi. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong.
my
Can
name
you
is
tell me?
Timothy.
Yeah. Hello.
My name is Timothy. I actually don't know the meaning of my name. This is my favorite thing. It is a red color doll. I got it for my birthday last year. It is very beautiful.
Yes, it is. I love it. Thank you so much, Tinithi. Okay, can you text someone else? I think Orudit hasn't spoken yet. Okay, Orudit, you go next.
Thank you. Well, my name is Arvit Indana, and Arvit means doing a meaningful thing, and
Sorry,
Indana
did not hear it. Can you repeat again, Orudit?
my name is Arudit Indana, and Arudit means doing a meaningful thing, and doing a meaningful thing, and Indana means shining. And my favorite subject is this encyclopedia book, and it is very big, and it has 100, 360 pages, and it has so many contents, and it has things about space and stuff. It's very
Wow, your books look amazing.
and one was the other one, but that one was a little close to the facts in the knowledge encyclopedia book. And actually, I had 3 books. The other one was a board book, and it was saying about electricity and magnetism, but I don't have it here. It's very hard to find that one.
Ah, okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Arudit. Okay, I think we have one more people left. Bihandu, can you share with us a little bit?
My name is Bihandu. I live in Katunayaka. I am in grade 6. My meaning name is my meaning name is my meaning name is Utum Sandar.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Can you repeat?
My meaning name is Utum Sandar.
Ah, okay. And your favorite object?
My favorite object is a book because it helped me to study.
Okay, what book is that?
It's my geography book.
Okay, would love to see it, but that's all right. Okay, thank you so much, Biandu. Okay, I just love how all of you are reading so many books. Sudita is reading Elon Musk and Arudit is reading this giant book that has like 300 pages. I just love that. Okay, okay. So now that our ice breaking is over, let's move on. So this is what, if you can see the screen, this is what a typical biology class in this course would look like. Okay, just to give you an idea. So first, we are gonna open the class with a little bit of dancing and music. Now you might wonder, well, why are we gonna dance and do music and listen to music if we are just learning biology class? Well, I think it would be awesome because we're alive, right? We should celebrate being alive. And so nothing can help celebrate than dancing and music, right? All the Bollywood people know that. Okay,
And that's
next.
I'm really lucky because I can sing well.
Yeah, okay. And each of our classes are gonna be 2 hours long. And so that's a long time, right? So I've decided that every 30 minutes, we're gonna take a 5 minutes tea break. In that 5 minutes, you can get up and do a little exercise, have tea, talk to mom or dad, whatever, play with your cat. Next, we're going to have a little activity time. It can be a group work, it can be an independent work, depends on the topic. I will decide. Next, we're going to have the closing section where we are going to recap what we learned. We can have a Q&A game. We can have an exit ticket too. Do you guys know what an exit ticket is?
No.
Can someone tell me?
No, teacher.
I don't.
Okay, can someone tell me what exit ticket means? You can raise your hand.
I know
And
what the word exit means. I know what the word ticket means. But I know what the exit ticket has to do with the
okay,
class.
awesome. You're very close. Can anyone else share?
Wait, that means you're going to give free break
Sudipta,
time in
would
the
you?
class?
Is it a ticket where you give and you exit?
Yeah, well, you guys are just doing great. Yes, you're very close. So an exit ticket is an activity. It's like a sort of a ticket that you are gonna give to the teacher when you are done with the class. So the teacher can assess whether you learned something from the class, whether there was something that you didn't understand, and then we can work from there, So it's gonna be fun. I will walk you through it, no worries at all. Okay, so let's go back to our slide again. So that's what our class would look like. Next, so we're gonna learn biology, right? So let's learn a little bit about what biology means today. Biology is basically the study of life. You know, the ancient Greek people, they were really cool people, right? So they had these two cool words, bios and logos. And now we combine these two words and we have this awesome little word called biology. And so bios means life and logos in Greek means study. So biology basically means the study of life or all the living things. So like it can be the study of an insect, it can be the study of a plant, it can be the study of a tiger or any animal,
Yes.
anything.
Teacher, can it be a study of an alien?
Yes, yes, absolutely. The study of aliens, as in extraterrestrial life, is called astrobiology. So that's an awesome stuff. We will
Excuse me,
also,
miss.
yes, yes, yes.
Are we going to be cutting off folks' bellies or okay, I'm not sure if you're doing that, but are we going to be doing those stuff?
Okay,
Like
not at all. I'm not cutting
okay, good.
anyone, okay? I am a
Okay.
peace loving person, so I like all the living things. I'm not going to be cutting anyone in this course. But we are going to look at what, all the living things look like if we cut them up, right? We need to know what's inside them. So we're going to look at probably pictures and videos to help with that. But we are not going to do any cutting, okay? Okay, so next, in general, biologists. So biologists are people that study or just that just work in the biology field. And so what do they do is that they study the structure, the function, how living things grow, how all the living things in Earth, in planet Earth originated, how they evolved, and all this important stuff. So basically, if I mention one thing, it's that the subject biology, it has a little bit chemistry in it, right? You are going to learn chemistry too. So it has a little bit chemistry in it because we need to learn chemistry to understand how our bodies work. And the subject biology also has a little bit of physics in it. Now you might be asking, well, how come just biology has physics in it? Well, it does. Think about a tiger, right? A tiger can move very fast. And so if we want to learn how a tiger moves, what's the basic mathematics behind it and stuff like that, so we need a little bit of physics inside biology too, right? So biology has a little bit of physics and a little bit of chemistry too, and a little bit of math, but we're not going to delve into the math thingy yet. So another thing I would love to mention is that biology is also a little bit like learning history. We have history classes in school, right? We learn
Yes.
about, yes, we learn about the history of our countries or just our nations. Like you might be learning about the history of Sri Lanka.
So
or
similar like that, we are learning every usage of
yeah,
animals.
so in biology, we're gonna learn about the history of life. So the planet Earth is the only habitable planet in our galaxy and in the universe so far as we know, right? We don't yet know if there are other habitable planets that have lives there, but so far we are the only planet that has life and a wonderful diversity of life in the planet. So it's very important for us to know how all these living creatures and things evolved and originated and grew and distributed themselves in this little blue planet. Okay? So that's why I said that in the subject biology, we are also going to study a little bit of history. It's the history of life. So that's wonderful thing. Next, so you might be asking, but why do you need to learn biology? Okay, we understood that it has a little bit of history and physics and chemistry in it, but why? So I'm going to show you a little video. I would love to hear what you think after we have stopped the video. Can you see the screen now, the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play it.
Now, we know that biology is divided into many branches and that it is used in many industries. But what are some of the practical reasons behind studying it? What's in it for you? Firstly, biology allows us to better understand ourselves. For example, you probably experienced weird changes in your body. Suddenly, you had hair growing everywhere, and your sleeping patterns changed. Those were caused by the release of hormones to start puberty. Biology allows us to understand how it works so we don't think that something is wrong. Biology can help us to answer fundamental questions, like where did life begin? Was it God or evolution? Even things like migration or hibernation were discovered through different branches of biology. In a big sense, it gives us a much-needed answer about the way the world works. Studying biology also allows us to perform different professions, like becoming a doctor or become an engineer. It will even help you if you want to become a chef or an environmentalist. You'll be amazed at how useful biology can be to your career. Even beauty therapists and hairstylists need a basic understanding of biology because our skin and hair are living tissue. Then there are times when biology can be used on a large scale. If there are food shortages, biology can be used to discover more efficient sources of food. Even pollution can be dealt with by finding ways to eradicate the pollution. Another important use for biology is the branch that is called pathology. This is the study of disease and how diseases function. Did you know that between 1918 and 1919, the Spanish flu killed between 50 to 100 million people worldwide? That's more than most war casualties. If it wasn't for pathology, which is a branch of biology, scientists would have never been able to stop the disease. So you can see, biologists are superheroes too. There are also small-scale uses for biology. It can teach us about what food to eat. and how to build an effective shelter. This may sound obvious, but it's only by understanding body temperature and how our bodies work that we know what we need to eat and how we need to rest. And finally, we have probably the most exciting part of biology, investigating. We use a scientific method in biology to discover new things. By conducting experiments, we learn useful facts about the world. This part of biology also includes expeditions into unknown lands and fieldwork. A great example would be the coelacanth. It is a fish that was believed to be extinct for 66 million years. But in 1938, it was discovered off the west coast of Africa, alive and swimming. So as you can see, biology is a very useful subject for a number of reasons. It teaches about ourselves and our bodies. It answers fundamental questions about life and existence. It provides us with knowledge to perform a multitude of different professions, including ones that don't seem scientific. It allows us to address large-scale environmental issues like pollution, food shortages, and disease. It teaches us the basics of living, eating, and taking shelter. And finally, it teaches us the scientific method, so we can conduct experiments to discover new things, as well as go on expeditions and do field work. It's a wonderfully diverse and complex subject, and it's useful everywhere you go.
Okay, so what did you guys think? Did you understand why we need to learn biology? There are lots of reasons.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, can someone share a few reasons? What you took away from the video? Anyone?
Engineer, doctor, biologist.
Yeah, go on.
It tells about how we should dress, which food we should eat.
Yes, and anyone else?
And it tells about diseases, our body, and germs and bacteria and diseases.
Yes, okay. And any other?
How to cure diseases.
Yes,
And
to cure
about the
this.
body.
Yes, and anything else? Anything else you remember from the video?
And the
Something cool.
civilization humans.
Okay, so something cool from the video, interesting about the video to me was that if you study biology, you can get to be a detective for a little while. Isn't that awesome? We get to play detective. You get to be Sherlock Holmes for a little while. So we can find out interesting things about living things. So, okay, now let's move on to what we're going to cover in our biology course and what's the relevance of the course, right? If we learn this course, how is it going to help us in school, or how does it help us become, a Sherlock Holmes or whatever? So, first of all, in the subject biology, there are 4 basic principles. So think of biology, the subject, like a house, okay? A little house. Now, under the house, there are 4 pillars, right? These 4 pillars are helping the house to stand up. Now, pillar 1 is cell theory. Pillar 2 is gene theory. Pillar 3 is homeostasis. And last pillar is evolution. So, the whole house of biology stands on top of all these 4 important pillars. And our course covers a little bit from all of these 4 pillars. That's why it's going to help you a lot. If you want to be a biologist, if you want to be a chef, if you want to be even a, hairstylist, it's going to be awesome. Next, I'm gonna just run you through a little bit of all the topics that we're gonna cover. So you can just take a look.
Yes.
Don't be overwhelmed. It might seem like, oh my God, there are lots of difficult things. We don't know if we can, don't worry at all. I'm gonna help you. But first, let's just take a look at all the topics that we have. So the first topic that we're gonna cover is cell structure. Then look at all these things that we're gonna have in that topic. Don't worry at all. Just take a look. Next, we are going to cover a little bit more about cell structure. Because cell structure has so many things to learn, we are going to divide it into 2 modules. Then the third topic is cell function, how our bodies function basically. And these are all the things that's going to go in it. Next, we're going to learn about microbes. Microbes are super interesting, okay?
I know a lot about microbes.
Right? For example, COVID-19, the virus, it's an example of a microbe.
Learn about viruses and bacteria.
Yeah. And we need those viruses and bacteria in our lives. So we are going to learn about
The
microbes.
ones in the intestine.
Yeah. And we're also going to learn about fungi, the good bacteria, the bad, stuff like that. And we're going to then move on to plants, my favorite things. We're going to learn about plants and how they make food, what goes inside their bodies, why they're green all the time, stuff like that. And
It's because they have photosynthesis.
yeah, and then we're going to learn more about invertebrates. Invertebrates are animals that don't have spines. For example, a jellyfish or an octopus. So we're going to learn.
Are we also going to learn invertebrates?
Yeah, there are going to be vertebrates. For example, look at this horse. It's a massive vertebrate animal, right? It has a spine. So we're going to learn about these animals too and how they work. And then we're going to learn about animal systems, how animal bodies work, and all the important things. And then finally, we're going to learn about the scientific procedure, what science means, how science works, how you can be a detective when you learn science, right? So basically, that's it. That's the thing that we're going to learn. Any questions so far? Oh, and I didn't tell you, see my background? Anyone wants to ask me any question about this background?
T-Rex.
Yeah, it's a T-Rex. So it's a book. I just love this T-Rex picture. Look at these little hands. Do you see the T-Rex's little hands? I find them so adorable and so cute. That's why I put up this background. So you can take a look at it and smile. Okay, so any questions?
No, sir, for me. No, I mean, no, madam.
Okay, so I think that's it for today. We'll see you next week. Sabir, we can take it from there.
Yep. Thank you very much for that, Saraf. It was really interesting. And it was very informative as well. And the kids were really happy. And we never expected a show like that. It was really interesting. Uh, yeah, so the classes on Monday. So Arudit had an issue with the timing. So Arudit, is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. all right with you? Hello, Arudit.
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Saraf, is that okay with you too? 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Monday.
Yeah, it's okay for
Yeah.
me.
All right. So that's good. So kids, every Monday we'll be having the biology classes. So we'll be starting at 7 p.m. and the classes will finish at 9 p.m. Sri Lanka time. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining. I hope all of y'all got some idea about what chemistry and what biology is. and I'm hoping to see all of you all in the upcoming classes. Thank you very much, Akil, and thank you very much, Sarah, for joining today's introductory lesson. Have a nice day. Good night.
Bye.
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 See you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, madam.